heal. Okay. Okay, angels of the universe and of the heavens of God, show me what must I need to know here for 10 cards for you. Let's see, angels of the universe and of the heavens of God. The universe and of the heavens of God, show me what must I need. Okay. You kind of feel peace and relaxed right now. Okay, you kind of feel that you've let go of a lot of things here. And that you're taking in that peace and tranquility within you to align yourself and just let it be. You're like, just let it be. Let's see, you know, in that pace, okay? Again, I feel that there's conflict coming in here because of the Scorpion with another woman. Probably if she knows already about you, I feel that she does, but I feel that if she is quite aware that this divorce or this separation is because of you, she's going to give a little bit of hard time in here, okay? But it will be difficult, but I feel that at the end it will give in, okay? Hopefully in 2019. If he really wants to pressure out and adventure out with you, then he has to show this initiative towards you, okay? And what he wants is stability and commitment. I don't know if he's told you that, but I think that he wants you even to have children with you, okay? There is a conflict coming in here because of another female, I feel, or because of legal issues that he still has pending. But he's looking forward to your way. There is some type of addiction and obsession towards this whole situation between you and him. We already know that. But I also have to, it also has to do here because of rituals is what I'm sensing here. It doesn't matter from what end, but it has taken a toll in this situation here also as well. Okay. Being that this is your spread, be careful with your car, be careful with your traveling. I don't see it to be major, but it could be even, you know, including a flat tire. So just maintenance everything, including if it's new. You never know, okay? But again, we still have the sun showing up here. So there's a new cycle that is coming in. You're traveling here and trying to let go of this past here. You know, you are shocked and surprised. You were holding out to see whether or not truly your desires was to see this man in that travel that you did. But it shocked you more than, not just because I told you, you know, and you, even when you saw him, you said, oh my God, Margot was right. And oh my God, I feel like you said, oh my God, a couple of times, but it went shocking to you and surprised that you actually did see this person there. And you're letting it be to whatever may be, is how I hear it. Okay. And there goes that leap of faith in this relationship. Okay. Because deep down, you do feel that you're connected to him. You are connected to him. But again, this relationship, this type of soulmate that went between you and him has now become in quite famously toxic, you know, problematic, obsessed with it. Okay. Especially from his part, because he felt that he didn't have you. And so he's the type that I have to have you at all counts. And it's good and bad, but in this point it became kind of bad here. Now that you're willing to let the universe take over and find its way out, and then finally have the lesson that you need to learn with him, I feel that you're opening up and you're saying, you know, it's time now. Okay, let me see, angels of the universe and the heavens of God, show me here. So you will probably have to leave your job, I feel. Okay. Yes, you will. So before you make all that move, make sure your resumes are being sent out. Okay. Make sure you're sending. Okay. Now someone is being very spiteful here. Okay. And again, I feel that it's that other female there. There's a female who thought she was going to have something with this person. I don't think necessarily it's the spouse. I think it's that other person though. But there is someone here who is very, it's not happy, very jealous of your success. Let's put it that way. And of course, why not? You've succeeded tremendously without any help of anybody else's, you know, on your own. You did what you did. If you would have not moved as far as you did, you wouldn't have not accomplished these things. I have to say that. But you're still, if you move, which I feel you still are, you're still going to find a lot of conflicts, issues going on here. And I feel with family member, older people, including having to have difficulty defending your rights and your beings. Some people will approve of this, you know, continuous relationship between you and Scorpion. Some people will not, because they know already how he is, who he is, and whatnot. Okay, so just be very cautious of that. I do feel that once you move toward your next step in life, whatever city you move into, make sure you do the house cleansing ritual in that home. And he does believe in certain, he does believe in I heard the word brujeria, so I'm pretty sure that, you know, you talk Spanish there. I feel that he does believe, to an extent, could even be. So it will be good if he just say, hey, I watched a program of this, and see what he says toward that. Because I feel that he needs his own self-cleansing here. He needs to get off all of that negative energy that he has within him, to restore his path, especially for your sake and the people around you. Okay? He will have some legal issues coming up this year, probably due to certain things that he did with a female, or cause of a female. Probably, well, let's just leave it like that. I'm not going to go into details. You know what I mean. Yeah. Precisely, you want stability, you want a relationship here, but things have, I feel that things have, the course has changed here, okay? And because you allowed it, you were not fighting it, and you let it be, whether it's for worse or for better, you're getting into this, letting him into your life again. So things have changed because of that, okay? It doesn't mean that it's for the worst. It just means that it's going to be a lot of more work for you, spiritually and including physically, because your aim is the goal of being in a stable relationship and having to know that you're going to have success within your family, within your work, within your own right. So, but he might hinder some of those things because he needs that cleansing, that spiritual cleansing. He needs to heal from a lot of things that he has done within himself, but also because of someone else doing some rituals to him, right? Or he probably even thought of doing so. I feel that he did towards you, okay? That's why you gave in so fast. So, yeah, just be careful, okay? Okay, so if you have filed application when it comes to work, let's see here. If you've sent your resumes already to where you're going to move, which I feel you have. Yeah, we still have the same cards popping in here. You have options. I feel that you have more than one option, okay? Coming up for you here. Prioritize you. No matter what happens, prioritize you is what I'm hearing, okay? Yourself, and then your kids, and yes, of course, whoever you're going to be dating with or be with, but I feel that focus is to interact with the Scorpion is what I'm sensing here now. Remember that his obsession is going to cause you some kind of conflicts, and it might lead to the point where you're going to have to turn the tables here, okay? Because his obsession is going to lead to wanting to know where you are, why you didn't answer, why you didn't text him back. Okay? Angels of the universe and at the heavens of God, show me what I need to know. That's mainly the way he is. Some Scorpions can be that way. But some Scorpions can be that way. But it also is because of the things that he's done in his life, okay? That makes him to be in such negative attitude here. Not thinking freely. Angels of the universe and the hands of God. Show me what I need to know. Only one more here when it comes to it. I feel that you have more than one option when it comes to work here, sweetie. But one will not pay enough, okay? So you have to consider that. Fruitfulness and abundance, a fresh new start for you comes in here, okay? So when these offers come in, make sure that you, and you always do, make sure that you see the benefits and the doubts of whatnot. Make sure that what you're asking for is what you get. Remember that you are valued at this time, and you will continue to do so. The fact that we have the sun here is a fresh new start within all your realms, including work, home, family, and including relationship. Okay, it's a fresh new start for you on the first half of 2019. Congratulations. And we've seen this throughout, including your last reading. So it is coming as sooner. It takes me longer to say it than when it's already happening, I feel. Okay, so, but again, we're still looking here at you having to fight conflicts and having to let go of certain things. Probably let go of the bad thinking and the bad energies of people. And, you know, just because you move in closer to relatives, for example, let's say, does not mean that you have to, you know, see them every day, talk to them every day, especially knowing how they are. Be aware of that. You already know how they are. So don't let that get to you. Again, that's two options, two jobs. One will be overwhelming. The family situation will come to be very overwhelming for you. Okay. Because they're going to be happy once they see that you become, and I heard the word bougie, you know, they're going to think that you're high in your horse, in other words. And you should feel like that. Why not? You earned it. Okay? You absolutely earned it. Okay? So one card of advice, angels of the universe and the heavens of God. Thank you. Now remember that you still have people that care for you, and I knew this one was going to come out. Because again, you have guidance, you have someone that loves you tremendously up in the heavens looking after you. They know that you have a very beautiful heart within you. I keep saying this. You know that you have a beautiful heart within you, spiritually and within this physical form. That you help others even when you don't have none. And I feel that this heart comes in a long way. So spiritually is saying there's a wish that you have had wanting and you fulfilled it now. Okay? And there's also one more that is coming in about. And I feel that most importantly is that relationship with that other person, the Scorpion here. Okay? Just one step at a time is what I would suggest when it comes to the Scorpion. Remember that sometimes you will think that he's lying, deceitful, and it may be the case. And because of the way he's led his life, he's not going to change overnight. Wanting, again, is one thing. Doing so, it's another. So be very cautious of that, because I feel that that's going to be the difficult part in this relationship, or in any relationship that he will settle his mind into. But the love there for you, it's genuine. Unfortunately, it's very toxic. It has to take a lot of change here. And do not let your guard down when it comes to that. Also, do not let your guard down to fall for everything that he says, for everything that he actively does. Because it will hinder your self-being, including, or the relationships that you have. So if you want to let him be a part of your life, then let him be acknowledged of what's ahead, and keep that in mind as well. Okay? And whatever he does that you feel that he's not being honest or truthful to you, you need to let him know. Listen, because of this, I don't know if it's true or not, but could you, from this point on, if you decide to give this a minute chance, which I see it, you have to sit down and have the conversation and write it down if you have to, so he can have it, and say, listen, because you and I have been through so much, through so many years. These are the things that I need from you to change and to give in, whatever may be. Number one, show me that you've filed for divorce. Number two, show me whatever it is that you're going to therapy. He has to follow through these things if he wants to be in your life. You're already giving in more, and you have to let him know those things. I gave in because I love you and because I believe in you. So now I need these things to be shown to me. If you want an open communication, then I want to get the same from you. And I want to know that I'm able to trust you. I want to know that I'm able to be safe with you at all counts. At all counts. Okay? So you have to have such conversation with him before you decide to accept him back in. And know that he will probably say yes and this and that. But expect, if it's 5 things that you write there, expect at least 1 out of those things. Again, the older you get, the harder it is to change a person. If he makes the effort and sticks with that effort, it's a good sign. But if he makes the effort and stops, then that goes to tell you that love or no love, it's going to be very difficult to change or be happy with this person. Okay? I wish you the very best. As always, make the best decisions that are suited for you. Thank you, sweetheart.